Hi, I'm Beth. I am involved with Sheffield Cycling for All because I'm borrowing a hand bike on the loan scheme. I'm borrowing the Stricker hand bike because I've always been interested in hand cycling, but it's very hard to find an adaptive hand bike that's suitable for my needs as a tetraplegic person. That means a person that's got an impairment in all four limbs, so my hands, I have an impairment in my hands as well as my legs due to my spinal cord injury. And I've tried many sports since I became disabled, but hand biking has not been one of them, and I've wanted to try it for ages. And yet Sheffield Cycling for All got a Stricker hand bike which is suitable for tetraplegics, which is great. And yeah, I'm borrowing it to see what it's like and see how I get on with it, and with a view to potentially buying one for myself. They're very specialist pieces of equipment, so my tricep muscles are paralysed as well. So that means that because it's a hand cycle, this movement's okay, which is bicep movement, but tricep movement, which is going back over the top, is impaired. So you might need something like power assist. I can't move my fingers, so I can't do normal brakes. I can't change gear with my hands because I haven't got any movement in my hands. It's just about getting the right one, which might suit lots of people that have a similar level of injury or disability to myself. Because I wanted to borrow the bike not just for like leisure, I wanted to build some kind of fitness, and it gave me and my husband something to do together, which was really nice, because trying to find sports where I'm disabled and my husband isn't, it can be quite difficult, and yeah, it was nice to do that as a team. When Dan, my husband, was running with me, we'd go anything from like 10 kilometres per hour to 15 on average, or made in sprints sometimes at 17. That was a bit hard for him. And then when cycling, got up to maximum 25 kilometres per hour, because obviously it's got power assist, it goes really fast, which was really fun, but a bit scary at times. Since borrowing the bike, I have mainly explored the Peak District, but quite extensively, and tried to look for as many trails in Sheffield as possible. I'm not totally confident being on roads, in fact not confident at all being on roads, so it has mainly been off-road stuff, but we've explored stuff that trails I've not been on before. So there's the Trans-Pennine Trail, and we linked that up with Chesterfield Canal and got all the way to Chesterfield, which was really awesome along the canals, beautiful. And then in the Peak District we've done like a number of different trails, like Monsell Trail and all the flat ones, Monsell Trail, Tissington, High Peak Trail. We went around Carsington Water, which so as I became more confident with it, started looking at hills. So that was a bit scary to begin with. Just hills. If you stop on a hill with my movement, if I stop in this position, it's quite hard to keep going. So there is a throttle on the Stricker bike, but it took quite a lot getting used to using the bike on hills. So you're built up to doing Carsington Water and Lady Bower, which was, well, I didn't do Lady Bower, Howden, which is at the top. So yeah, I was really pleased to do Howden because we really like going around that. I have not a hand bike, but like an electric thing I've done that with, but it was really good to do on the hand bike. So yeah, done quite a lot of trails around the Peak District in Sheffield.